For most of us, we think of little pictures on the walls of church when we hear the Stations of the Cross. We know that the stations are about the last few hours of Christ before he died. We remember that it happened 2,000 years ago, but unfortunately, that's where many of us leave it. We don't believe or even understand how the Stations of the Cross are real to us in our regular, everyday lives. Each of the stations reveal to us that many of the struggles that Christ faced are still so very similar to the same struggles that we all still go through today. I invite you now to experience the stations like never before. The first station, Jesus is condemned to die. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
So this is how I die. I am going to be sentenced like a criminal. I don't understand why everyone is so angry with me. Where are all the people who I have helped or even healed? Everyone here seems to have so much hatred for me. They even want to have me killed. I know I could stop these men if I want to, but who would make up for their sins? I love them so much.
Jesus, I am often fearful of things that I know will cause me pain, even when they're things that I know I must do. I'm sure that at times you were scared and did not want to go through with it, but you did. You had the courage to embrace your death, because through it, you knew you would gain eternal life for all of us.
Give me the same courage that you had, so I can embrace the trials and the hard times in my life, because through them I know I will find new life.
Were you there when Jesus was condemned? Were you there when Jesus was condemned? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Jesus was condemned?
The second station, Jesus accepts his cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
Father, this chunk of tree has been given for me to carry, and it is too much for my own strength to bear. So please, give me the strength to carry this heavy cross. I know this is just the beginning of a tough and lonely walk, so please, walk it with me.
What are similar crosses in my life? Do I ask God to help me with my struggles, or do I just complain about my problems to him? Jesus, you are the best role model anybody could ever have.
Help me to pick up my cross and carry it like you carried your cross, because I know, Lord, that nothing's going to happen that you and I cannot handle together.
Were you there when they laid the cross on him? Were you there when they laid the cross on him? Whoa, sometimes it causes me
The third station. Jesus falls the first time. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I don't know if I am going to make it all the way there. My body hurts so badly from all their beatings, and yet still they are beating me more. How many times have I walked along here? I don't remember the stones being so painful, or the distance so long. My human strength seems to be almost all gone, but there is still so much more to go. Let me get up. Let me get up. Please, Father, help me get up.
What do I do when I fall? Do I ask for strength to get up? Or am I too busy trying to find someone to blame? Lord, when I fall, give me the encouragement to get up. I know that if I get up, I might fall back down again, but let me get up anyways.
Let me look at the times when I fall as stepping stones in my journey rather than stumbling blocks.
Were you there when he fell beneath the cross? Were you there when he fell beneath the cross? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when he fell beneath the cross?
The fourth station. Jesus meets his mother. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
Mother, oh Mother, I am so sorry you have to see me like this. As much as this hurts me, I know it hurts you more. All you have done is love me. Your love has been incredible. Please, don't cry. I've got to do this. Remember, I make all things new.
It's often harder to watch those we love experience pain than it is just to bear our own. I often forget about the pain that I can bring to others who love me. Jesus, it must have been awful to look into your mother's eyes at such a terrible time.
Although loving someone so deeply can also be quite painful, help me not to be afraid to love, because to fear love is to fear life.
Were you there when Mary met her son? Were you there when Mary met her son? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Mary met her son?
The fifth station. Simon helps Jesus carry his cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I don't know who you are, friend, but thanks for helping me. I really need it right now. Every part of my body is throbbing in pain from all their beatings, and I can no longer bear the cross that has been given to me. Your name is Simon. Simon, thank you. I could not do this without your help.
Jesus, you accepted help when things were tough. How willing am I to let others help me? Do I see needing help as a sign of weakness? I cannot go through life alone. I have to let other people help me along the way, even from people who I don't know very well.
Let me be strong in my weakness by trusting the hand that reaches out to me.
Were you there when Simon helped the Lord? Were you there when Simon helped the Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Simon helped the Lord?
The sixth station. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I can't believe you're willing to take such a risk for me. Don't you see how crazy everyone is getting around here? You are likely to be punished for showing that you care for me, and yet you reach anyways. Thank you, Veronica, for taking such a risk to help me.
Taking a risk to see the face of God? Wow, how willing am I to be Veronica for those who are struggling. Jesus, help me to be willing to take the risk of helping someone who needs it.
When I see someone struggling, give me the courage to help them in any way I can, especially when I am reluctant and do not want to help. Because I know, God, for what I do to the least of your people, I do to you.
Were you there when the woman wiped his face? Were you there when the woman wiped his face? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the woman wiped his face?
The seventh station. Jesus falls the second time. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I hurt so badly. This is really killing me. I can barely do this, even with help. I'm so tired. I am worn out, and there is still such a long way to go.
How many times have I struggled, fallen, time after time, when others were helping me? What am I struggling with that wears me out, hurts me, makes me want to give up? Jesus, sometimes the struggles in my life are overwhelming, and all of my efforts seem to fail. I hoped that following you would make my path easier, but I can see now that it was not easy for you either.
Jesus, when I get tired or disgusted and I fall, please catch me and remind me that you climbed back on your feet and kept going.
there when Jesus fell again? Were you there when Jesus fell again? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Jesus fell again?
The eighth station. Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
Do not weep for me, but rather for those who reject me. You women know so much with your hearts, and have shown me so much love. Don't let your love die. Love one another. Take care of each other, as you have taken care of me.
When things are tough, sometimes all I think about is myself. I can be irritated by everyone around me, and I just want to scream. But even in your pain, you put aside your feelings and gave your love to others. Help me to do the same.
When things are rough, it is so easy for me to feel sorry for myself. Help me to not so much seek to be consoled, but to console.
Were you there when the women wept for him? Were you there when the women wept for him? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the women wept for him?
The ninth station. Jesus falls the third time. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
This is it. I am completely drained of all my strength. Father, please help me get up. Father, please, I can't give up now. I am so far. I just need to go a little further. Father, I am not going to just lie here and die. I am not going to let it end here. Lift me up, Father. I will finish this. There is still more for me to do.
Jesus, there are things in my life that cause me to fall again and again. Sometimes I don't even want to get up anymore. The burdens that I carry have become too much for me. Please, Lord, when I get to these points, be my strength. Help me up on my feet so I can keep going.
Jesus, when I am down to my last breath, please be with me.
Were you there when Jesus fell again? Were you there when Jesus fell again? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Jesus fell again?
The 10th station. Jesus is stripped. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
They have beaten my body, and now they humiliate me in front of everyone. As they are pulling my clothes off, my wounds are being ripped open. They have taken everything from me that protects me and keeps me warm. They have even taken away my friend that helped me get here. All I have now is myself.
Embarrassment added to the pain. How do I react when others disrespect me? How many times have I been abused? Handling tough times is hard enough, but to have someone disrespect me on top of it, that's just too much.
Lord, even when they stripped you of your dignity, they couldn't take away the one thing that kept you going, your love for us. Were you there when they stripped him of his clothes? Were you there when they stripped him of his clothes? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they stripped him of his clothes? The 11th station. Jesus is nailed to the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
My executioners stretch my arms. They hold my hand and wrist against the wood and press the nail until it stabs my flesh. Then, with one heavy hammer smash, they drive the nail all the way through. Forgive them, Father. They are only doing what others have told them to do. Now, they have taken my other arm. And now my feet. And the agony explodes again. And again. For every hit, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Forgive them. How could you say that? They've just sent 3 nails through both of your hands and both of your feet. Lord, am I forgiving those who hurt me? Or what about the hurt that I caused to others? Jesus, I'm amazed at how you always forgive people, no matter how much they injure you. Is my soul worth all of this pain that you went through?
Help me to be a living example of your forgiving love, by learning the willingness to forgive those who hurt me.
Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the tree?
The 12th station. Jesus dies on the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I am thirsty. I can no longer breathe. I feel so alone. Why hast thou forsaken me? Father, into your hands I give you my spirit.
Sometimes there are periods in my life when I feel like God has abandoned me. It is at these times when I am at my ultimate low. I feel so alone. Even you, Jesus, felt that same loneliness when you asked, "Why hast thou forsaken me?" But you stuck with it till the bitter end. You went through pain and suffering beyond anything I can imagine, and you never gave up. Thank you for giving your all, for me, for all of us.
When I am in pain and feel so alone, you will be my example. You will help me make it through.
Were you there when Jesus breathed his last? Were you there when Jesus breathed his last? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Jesus breathed his last?
The 13th station. Jesus is taken down from the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
Now, your limp, broken body is taken down from the cross and laid in your mother's arms. Her heart must have been broken. I can almost hear them sobbing as they hold you for the last time. How do I deal with death in my life? Do I finish grieving after these losses, whether the death was when one of my family members left home, or if it was someone I knew closely died? Sometimes I never get over these hardships in my life. Jesus, help me to grieve when these things occur.
Let me learn to deal with these partings that come in an honest and healthy way. When I experience a death of something in my life, help me to understand the sadness, the anger, and the disbelief that those who loved you must have felt when they held you that final time.
Were you there when Mary held her son? Were you there when Mary held her son? Whoa, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when Mary held her son?
The 14th station. Jesus is laid in the tomb. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I could only imagine what it must have been like as they laid you in the tomb. I wonder what the disciples were thinking as they walked away from the tomb. Maybe there was silence. I bet there was crying and probably arms around each other after they said goodbye and left you there. I think of the loneliness, the emptiness, the hopelessness that was there.
Jesus, even when I am in the midst of pain and loss, let me never lose sight of hope. When it seems there's nothing else to hang on to, let me cling to hope and knowledge that in everything I do, you will always be with me.
Were you there when they laid him in Were you there when they laid him in the tomb?
We are so attracted to the cross because we have lived through our own suffering and can relate to the hurt and pain of Jesus. It is so strange, though, because Jesus was only on the cross for 3 hours, but many of us have left him there for most of our lives. We know him so well on Friday, but then we lose him on Sunday. We stay Friday believers because we have not learned or chosen to move beyond our suffering, our fear, and our pain. We are puzzled by Jesus' Sunday invitation to rise, to live, to heal, and to enter into a new life. The good news is not that we've suffered and sinned. The good news is that we are forgiven, restored, and alive again. This time, follow Jesus all the way to Sunday so we can realize that through Jesus' death, we have new life.